Jennifer Kerr, but barely a point ahead of their teammates Pang and Tong, two-time world junior champions, silver medalists last year at this event.
They have yet to beat their teammates Pang and Tong at an international event, so for them to win here would be a huge boost of confidence heading to the Worlds. They'll open with a huge triple twist. And next, a combination which is new to this program. They will do a double axel straight into a triple toe, and they do it. Most teams will have a sequence of steps in between those two jumps, but because they do them back to back, they will receive extra points for that.
Next element, throw triple sow cow. A little bit too much height. She has some difficulty on the landing. It breaks at the waist, touching her hands down.
Barbie mentioned that Zhang and Zhang have yet to beat their teammates Pang and Tong. Turned back the hands of time 1 year ago in Hamilton at this very competition, and many observers felt they had the strongest program, but they were denied the gold to Pang and Tong. So out to make up for that perhaps here today.
Second set of side-by-side jumps. Side-by-side triple sow cows.
One of the very few teams in the world that even attempt to do two different triples in the same program. Technically, this team is one of the strongest, if not the strongest team in the world. However, there's so little expression and interaction between the two. They really need to start to address the second mark.
Second throw triple loop. You mentioned earlier about addressing the second mark, and one might ask, well, just how does a pair team do that? And I think the most important thing that a pair team can do to establish a higher second mark is to be able to create a degree of chemistry out there, whether it's a chemistry that exists between the two skaters, an interaction that takes place between the two of them, or the two skaters reaching out and involving the audience in the program. There's a couple of ways you can do that. It would appear like we were only saying the very same thing about Shui Zhen and Hongbo Zhao just a couple of years ago, and we know how far they've come.
This performance will set them up really well, though, going to the Worlds. This will give them a great deal of confidence going in.
Dan Zhang, only 19 years of age. Hao Zhang, just 20. 3 years together with a performance that could put them at the top here at the Four Continents Championships.
Well, as we've watched over the course of the past 5 to 7 years, the Chinese have made such incredible inroads into the world of pair skating in particular. There was a time, it seemed not too long ago, the battle was between Russian teams, East German teams, maybe some Canadian teams along the way, but now it's really a two-country event. It's going to be at the World Championships, the Russians against the Chinese. There won't be another team outside of the top 5 that isn't from those two countries.
China is so deep in pair skating. The number 3 ranked team right here, Zhang and Zhang.
And that is their highlight element. There isn't a team in the world that does that element better. There isn't another team in the world that even does this combination.
And this was the one throw that got away on her. She collapsed a little at the waist and had to put her hands down, but wow, some excellent stuff along the way.
Now the marks for Zhang and Zhang. They had the lead after the short program, but barely 1.60 points ahead of Pang and Tong, also of China. And these marks look awfully good for the free skate. 62.34 for technical elements, 55.60 for program components, and a total of 117.94 points. Zhang and Zhang have never beaten Pang and Tong in a major ISU senior international competition, but they've thrown down the gauntlet here this afternoon. Our coverage of the free skate in pairs competition continues after this.